Ooh, turn that brightness up. Oh, not that bright. Damn, damn. Is Captain Marvel behind me? The hell? Turn it down just a notch. Right there. Wait, maybe a little bit more. Alright, right there. A little more. Tad bit more. About right there. Boom. Perfect. Alright, what's good? Like I said, you ain't gotta ask, you ain't got a question, you already know what it is. It's your boy. Look, yeah, I just seen Day Shift. I forget what night I saw it. It wasn't last night. The other night before last. Yeah, starring Jamie Foxx, Snoop Dogg, and Megan Good. And I forget what the villain name was. It's a Latina actress. I forget her name. But anyways, yeah, man. Basically, the movie's about Jamie Foxx being a vampire hunter. You know, he teams up because basically he's part of this organization, or he was part of this organization where they hunt vampires and shit by day and by night. But he ended up getting fired from, you know, the place that he tries to get his job back because he needs money and he needs big money because basically when he hunts vampires, he takes their fangs and he sells it. So he needs that money to help, you know, pay for the house that him and his wife have, because they technically separated. His wife being Megan Good, they technically separated, and basically she wanted to move to Florida, and he's like, nah, y'all need to stay here because he wanted to stay close to his daughter. So he's like, well, shit, you gonna help me pay for these bills? And you know, so basically the whole movie's about him trying to get enough money to help keep the house or whatever. So that's basically the main objective for his character and the main conflict. The main conflict of the story actually comes from him killing the vampire that was the daughter to, I guess, the leader of some vampire clan or whatever. And so she ends up hunting him down. Action was good. I really like when it comes to action movies. I really like it where it's the action scenes are in big sequences, and it's not like random action. Like all the scenes where he was fighting vampires had a purpose to it. Like he needed to go here, you know, and achieve this goal to get to the next step. Choreography and the action scenes were good. It was mainly gunfiring, gunshots. It had a few combat scenes, but it was choreographed very well. I could tell in this movie the main focus of this movie in terms of what was to highlight, you know, filmmaking wise or cinematography wise, the main thing that they wanted to focus on was the fighting choreography and how the vampires were. Because they did do something that I never really seen in vampire movies, where they had the vampires kind of operate as if they were kind of like possessed, like they were moving around like very flexible and very bendy like they would break their backs and fucking break their necks, turn their necks all awkward and shit, you know, to try to fight Jamie Foxx and other people. So that was real interesting. You know, in terms of the acting, it was good acting. I was impressed with Snoop Doggy Dogg acting. He was actually pretty good, and he was pretty significant in the movie. You know, he had a pretty good action scene. Was it corny or campy? In a good way, not in a bad way. But not so much to where you could really categorize that. I mean, it was a regular action. Hold on, a fucking fat ass bus coming. Damn school bus. I've been out of school for so long now. I'll be forgetting that it's school time. School's getting started now, or if not already started for some schools. But yeah, where was I? Yeah, so it wasn't really too campy. It wasn't really, it was good. I actually liked the cinematography a lot in the daytime. It felt kind of Michael Bayish, where you got the orange and the reds kind of blown up, but it felt very warm and very California, like it's set in California. So, and if for those who live in California who ever been there, the sun definitely hits differently out there. The sun just feels very warm and colorful, like very fluorescent, and that's how it had the movie set. What else? Man, let me close these windows. Fucking loud ass bugs and shit. Anyways, gotta turn the car off. Anyways, what else can I say about this movie? Yeah, that, like I said, acting was good. Let me tell you something about Meagan Good right quick. I've been in love with Meagan Good since I was a child. Ever since Cousin Skeeter, you hear me? And I always been wanting to see Meagan Good in more, I mean, obviously she's in Shazam and she's been in big movies like Think Like a Man and shit. But I don't know, I've been wanting to see her in like different things that's not stereotypical to how she be casted. And even though this role was kind of stereotypical, I don't know, I just love to see her in a movie where it stars a black action hero and she's playing a motherly role, and I don't know, something kind of different. I just really like to see her in more stuff, like starring more things. Like she was in this movie called Monsters Hunter that starred that woman who played in those Resident Evil movies, or starred in those Resident Evil movies. And I kind of feel like this movie could have just been about Meagan Good. Instead of having her get killed off in the first fucking 10 minutes of the goddamn movie. And even though the actress who played the villain in this movie was good, to be different and unique and to shine a different light on black people, it would have been interesting to see Meagan Good be the villain in this movie. To have where it's Jamie Foxx versus Meagan Good, that would have been yeah. Now my shit is extremely bright now. Turn that down, about right there. Now it's too dark. Yeah, gotta be patient with me. I'm working with a new camera here. Anyways, but yeah, man. I'm just wrap this up. It's not too much to talk about with this movie. Dave Franco was good. He really led the comedy. The chemistry between him and Jamie Foxx was really good. He played like this union worker that's part of vampire organization, or vampire hunting organization, that had to watch over Jamie Foxx, and Jamie Foxx was on probation or whatever. So he had to do a whole ride along with him, and he just played, a guy that was like always scared, you know what I'm saying? But he ended up helping out. There were some characters in there that you thought they were gonna have a bigger role, but end up getting killed off, and others who were significant to the story but had zero character development. So so insignificant to the point where when the movie was over, it was just like, all right, see you later, and they were gone. And it's just like, you'd think there would be more to them, but whatever. But all in all, it was a nice little fun little, Netflix and chill type vibe. Out of 10 tracks, I would give it an 8. I would give it a 7, but I love Meagan Good so much that it boosted up for an 8 for me. But yeah, check it out, man. It's a good movie. Yeah. Once again, subscribe. Once again, like. And for the love of God, spread the word. Cause you ain't gotta question it. And you ain't even gotta have the answer to it. Cause you already know what it is.